Welcome, dear listener, and thanks for joining us.
I'm Yanto.
And I'm Stephen.
And this is a podcast all about the weird and wonderful world of the dark comedy anthology series, Inside Number 9.
On each episode, we'll be diving into another one of Steve Pemberton and Reece Shearsmith's twisted tales, putting it under a lens and examining it to within an inch of its life.
So make yourself comfortable, grab a cup of tea, and join us for The Ninth Degree.
Hello. No, let me say that again. That was really camp. I'm trying to sort of inject a bit of energy, and then I'm just like, hello.
Lady of the house speaking.
Yeah, exactly. That can go on as an outtake. Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
Yeah. I was going to say ticking along, but I say that every week.
We live such thrilling lives, don't we?
I know.
What have you been up to? Anything exciting?
I took my partner to the theatre at the weekend for his birthday present.
Yeah.
Went to see Waitress.
Oh, nice.
One of his top favourite musicals.
Yeah.
And it also starred one of his favourite performers, Carrie Hope Fletcher.
Oh, I've heard of her.
Yes.
I don't know who she is, but I've heard of her.
She is Tom Fletcher of McFly's sister.
Yes, I remember now.
Yeah. And yeah, he absolutely worships her for some reason. I mean, she was very good.
Good.
But yeah.
I don't know anything about it. I assume it's about a waitress, but...
It is, yeah. I think it's based on a film, actually.
Okay.
As a lot of musicals are these days. But it's set in America in a diner, and this waitress who's in an abusive marriage, and she's got no money, and then she finds out she's pregnant, and it's like she wants to sort of find a way to sort of escape this horrible life for the baby and for her and everything. So it sounds quite miserable when you put it like that. But no, it's a lovely show.
Oh, I'm glad you all enjoyed
There's
it.
very sort of country vibes to it, which he loves as well. So,
Oh, good.
how about you?
No, not a lot here.
No, nothing exciting.
No. Got games night to look forward to this weekend, so that'll be fun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
But no, nothing at the moment.
Shall we reveal last week's hair?
Indeed. It was one of yours.
Yes.
Diddle dumpling.
But no, it was a good time. Just, coming in, sitting on the carpet,
Yeah.
singing Hey Diddle Diddle, dumplings and gravy in the lunch hall.
Well done.
Thank you. I'm really curious with these sort of slightly more obscure ones, if they become easier to get or harder to get.
Yeah. Message in, let us know how you're finding them.
Yeah, let us know. I did get a few messages about the Bernie Clifton's dressing room one.
Oh, good.
Someone said, fiendishly audacious hair this week, or something like that.
That was a really good one.
But yes, we're here this week for, well, you tell us.
Series 7, Episode 3, Nine Lives Cat. Hard as nails, Detective Inspector Katrina, a divorcee and single mum, is determined to crack the case of a missing boy. But there's also her drinking, her love life, and her inner demons. She doesn't want help, but it turns up anyway.
That sums up the whole episode and leaves nothing out.
Doesn't it just? Yeah.
Yeah.
Initial thoughts?
I think my thoughts are quite complicated, actually.
Right. Yeah, same.
Yeah, I think I appreciate it and I think it's clever.
Yeah.
But do I enjoy it is another question.
I'm sort of the same. I'm not really sure how this is going to go today.
Okay. We shall see.
Yeah. I like it for what it's doing, and it's how different it is.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I think it's well executed, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I get very confused.
Mm.
And I'm worried that I'm going to sound thick, but yeah.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I think, sometimes we sort of dance about, shall we talk about the twist or not? But I think we'll just sort of be open from the start. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I think for me, what I find difficult about it is because of the nature of it, that you've got a story within a story within a story of, these layers of characters and fakeness. Mm-hmm. Each layer has to be a little bit more two-dimensional to make it work with the structure.
Yes.
So especially when you start with Katrina and it's like she's the innermost Russian doll of these fictional characters.
Yeah.
She's so two-dimensional. And I know that's the whole point. I know they make her two-dimensional and cliched, but it just, as you're watching it, it's very hard to connect and sort of care.
Yeah, especially when it's only one character that's that bottom level.
Yeah.
like, someone that was a bit new to this and didn't really know... If this was your first ever episode, you might go...
Yes.
Well, why have they hired her? She's awful.
Exactly. And obviously, when you get to the end, you kind of look back and you think, oh, that makes sense, and that's quite clever.
Yeah.
But I just think, like I said, it's hard. It's kind of hard to watch and not particularly enjoyable.
Yeah, so Sophie Okonedo that plays Katrina, they'd been trying to get her since like series 3 or something. And she was just too busy, they couldn't get her in.
Okay.
And then Steve apparently apologised to her, being like, we're really sorry that we finally got you in to do this and you've got such a cliched, awful stock character. And she's like, I've played worse, don't worry.
But also I think she's quite good casting, because she seems like the sort of actress that you would get to play like that sort of detective character in an ITV drama or something.
I can totally see it, yeah.
Yeah.
The sort of grizzled, struggling with drink, all these sorts of things. Yeah.
Because, on first viewing, that's what I guess we think we're watching initially, is some sort of drama about this disgraced detective.
Yeah. It's so ITV. And that's not in a good way.
No, I was going to say, is that a compliment or not? No.
And the fact that later they're pitching to ITV for the filming rights of it.
Oh, yeah.
Which I enjoy.
Well, I feel like ITV is always used as a bit of a punchline on BBC shows.
Yeah.
And vice versa, probably.
Probably.
Yeah. I always remember that bit in Doctor Who and Blink when they say about Sparrow and Nightingale, and they go, it's a bit ITV.
It is, yes.
I find it curious that she puts Cocoa Pops in the cat bowl. I guess she just doesn't care. She
doesn't care. Plus, I wonder if it's a nod to the author has researched her that little that he's not even researched the fact that cats are allergic to chocolate and this would kill the cat. Like, I don't know if that was intentional or whether it's just she doesn't.
Is that true? I thought that was just dogs.
No, it's cats and dogs, apparently.
Is it? Well, I've had cats all my life, but I've never fed them chocolate, so I've never had to worry about it.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if there is actually any chocolate in Cocoa Pops, but,
Something chocolate adjacent.
Yeah.
Something pretending to be chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, obviously, it's just the thing of, like, her kitchen only literally has Cocoa Pops and vodka in it.
Yeah.
So
a spoon and a bowl, yeah.
That has to make do.
Yeah. That would be awful. Ugh. I can't imagine that being nice.
No. But it is that kind of cliche, isn't it? Of like, it's like a sad, pathetic life that she's sitting there eating Cocoa Pops in vodka.
Yeah, at least get Baileys. Like...
And then I do quite like how, so Steve appears, and he appears like quite a lot throughout these first scenes, just sort of talking to her. And I like the way that he's introduced, like, we're not told who he is and we just have to infer.
And he's just there.
You obviously assume he's like a colleague.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the fact that he just appears and that no one questions it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Is a bit unnerving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I suppose, on first viewing, one of the things you might be wondering is this one of those stories, maybe a bit like 12 Days of Christine, where you're dipping in and out and like she's having blackouts and you don't really know, like you're seeing it from her perspective, but is she missing huge chunks? When he says about, I haven't seen you for months.
Yeah.
And she says it was only the other day.
Yeah, I think they're playing on the fact that you're connected to 12 Days of Christine.
Yeah.
And assume there's something a bit more realistic going on, not so abstract.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's just like he's interrogating her the whole time. Like he doesn't actually say anything himself. Like everything is just him bouncing off her.
It's all about her.
Yeah. He doesn't add anything new to the conversation. It's all what she has to say and he then responds to that.
So it is a nice one for a rewatch in that way. That when you know from the beginning he's the author. Well, supposedly. Yeah. Within this area, he's the author, and the questions he's asking, like, because I can sort of see that writers having almost a dialogue with their own characters. Sort of.
What would you say right now? Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
When you've got writer's block,
yeah,
and you don't know what to say next, you can imagine them imagining the conversation.
Yeah.
Which is essentially what's happening here.
We've got Kidney Spears and David Meowie.
I love a good pun.
Yeah.
I like them.
Bit of a mouthful, but...
Well, yeah. So we just get more stock cliche. It's such a basic story that she's living through here of missing child, blah, 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 blah. Like, the lack of imagination is crazy.
Yeah, it's very basic, yeah. I've also written down just like almost every line she says is a cliche.
Mm-hmm. None of it's original.
No.
Even to the point where she quotes she says the word prime suspect.
Oh, yeah.
And then on a second watch, you realise, but Ezra's like, I'd rather it be helping with our inquiries. Like, I'd rather use a better word than that.
Yes. To be fair, like, you know, an actress of Sophie's calibre and then giving her this kind of part, but she does do it very well. Like the kind of...
Oh, yeah.
Like we said, all the cliched lines and stuff, like she gives them conviction, but also with a slight sense of, this is so crap.
Yeah.
Like...
with a lesser actor, it wouldn't have been watchable.
Exactly, yeah.
It would have been so cringy to sit through this. But yeah, she sells it. This is my favourite section of it, when it's Kat.
Oh, is it?
Like, so, like, I love all the little lines that they have. So, like, when she says something about the suspects or whatever, and Ezra says, I'm still in the process of fleshing out their stories.
Oh, I'd not noticed that. That's good.
Yeah, it works both ways of, yeah. And just all these little bits when you don't quite know what's going on and it's a little bit confusing. And
well, it's a good choice having it be a police thing because there's a lot of crossover there of like, you know, researching people and creating characters. There kind of is a lot of crossover. Because
ultimately, until a good chunk of police work is like imagining a story and imagining what someone might have been doing and based on what you know about it. And yeah.
So she's also got a daughter.
Mm-hmm. Sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, and I like how she tells her the story about keeping her teeth, which then comes up again later, and it's like that thing of write what you know and like putting your own personal experiences in and stuff.
I saw a good point someone put online about this that you don't really notice at the time, but so the daughter, how old do you reckon the daughter would have been?
Oh, I don't know.
She's what, sort of like 6-ish?
I suppose, yeah.
Because the way she says it, remember when you lost your teeth and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I see. She's probably
this
not
kid
even...
would barely have even started losing teeth at this point.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Just things that don't make sense.
Yeah. But you don't really notice it on the first watch.
You don't twig it, no.
But it's just another thing that potentially might make you feel a bit weird.
Because when she's talking about the teeth, she's in bed, so you can't really see like how big she is.
Yeah.
But then later you see her walking about.
Yeah.
Which is very creepy.
Yeah.
There's this like scary moment where there's something in the wardrobe.
I don't get this bit.
I don't get that.
I don't know what that's for.
It doesn't seem to fit.
No.
Unless, you know.
It's one of those things that they've just put in to throw you off.
Yes.
And to make it creepy, but that doesn't actually have a resolution later that makes it make sense.
No.
It's a bit like the eggs in 12 Days of Christine, but they have a purpose.
They do have a purpose, yeah. I suppose Ezra was just maybe trying an idea out, we'll say.
There was a twig banging at his window or something while he was asleep and he wrote it into his story. I don't know.
But so then we get this kind of repeating thing of her waking up suddenly, you know, sitting up. And this happens again now. And I feel it's a bit Groundhog Day, like, oh, here we go again, like resetting. And
it's so the same.
Exactly. Like, I think we're supposed to probably think it's a new day, but it almost feels like, oh, this is another draft now. He's trying it again. Mm-hmm. Like, with differences.
He's taking her out of the drawer and having another bash at...
Yeah.
Seeing if he can make it better.
Yeah, because like, you can imagine him being like, oh, you know, I quite like the waking up from a nightmare thing. I'll keep that.
Yeah.
But then we'll do it a bit different, yeah. The evidence is all gone from the wall.
Because he's realised maybe even that's too cliched.
Yeah. So, he's not been thinking about this project, basically.
Yeah.
But I think her waking up maybe is the idea waking up in his head again of, you know, oh, I wonder if I could do something with that.
Yeah, I took it that he was opening the drawer up again and like...
Yeah.
When he opens the drawer, she wakes back up again kind of thing.
Yeah.
A thing that really struck me on this, and they talk about it in the podcast, so I was validated when they said how like the League of Gentlemen film it is.
Oh, yes.
So they said that the film and this episode kind of come from the same sort of origin point of what if the writers met their characters?
Yes, and I really love that idea.
Yeah.
In general.
And how it was kind of quite original at the time, back at League of Gentlemen times anyway.
Yeah.
And Steve said, imagine if he came back to the office and said he'd just seen Pauline in Budgeons.
Yeah.
And, like, it looked like Pauline. No, it was Pauline. Like, what would happen?
Yes.
And Yeah, so they decided to dust that off again and use that here.
Yeah.
And thought it might work quite well.
I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a tangent, but that was genius in that film because, like, you've got the extra layer there of obviously them being the actors as well as the writers that portray them.
Yeah.
And they portray multiple characters.
Yeah.
And so it's really bizarre having this sort of character that exists and does look like the writer and the performer in a way, but is their own distinct person.
Yeah.
It's very trippy. And
the characters finding out, like Herr Lipp, for example, that his whole reason for being is the butt of a joke.
Exactly, yeah. It's very meta and very, very, like, interesting. Yeah.
So, and they said that they did consider doing, or that they just thought that it would be funny, to add another layer on and have it that Matilda wakes up.
And it's Reese and Steve.
And it's Steve and Reese's house.
Yeah, I was thinking that. They should have done that.
Yeah, I think that would have worked really well, of like a knock on the door or something, and Reese is there, and you pull back and it's Steve answering the door, and all of these characters are... I mean, you could, even if you want, have had, like, throw in Tubbs and Edward, or random other characters just running around this house.
You could have actually, yeah.
And imagining that they live with these characters full time.
Yeah, that would have been interesting.
Just in the last sort of 30 seconds. Not even 30 seconds.
But I definitely do think a final shot, at least, of Reese and Steve being the final kind of layer of the cake.
Yeah.
Would have been cool, because that's kind of... I guess that's kind of implied anyway.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they should have done that, personally.
Yeah.
But, I can see why people might say it's a bit cheesy or whatever.
Yeah, they might say it's jumping the shark a little bit. But
yeah.
But no, I feel like it would have been a nice touch. But
I agree, yeah.
So we're then introduced to Reese's character, Barnabas Bull.
Barnabas Bull.
So satisfying to say. Yeah.
I don't know what it is about certain names that do just sound made up.
Yeah.
But it just sounds like a character. It doesn't... No one has that name.
It does.
There's no reason why they couldn't, but...
No, exactly. Some do just sound a bit over, like, thought about, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, the alliteration always helps, but...
Yeah. So he's introduced as a colleague that they have, supposedly, she has a love-hate relationship with.
Yeah.
Although she doesn't really know who he is.
No.
Because he's literally just been introduced, so...
Yeah.
There's lots of hints that things aren't what they seem.
Oh, yeah. You might not have worked out why, but you know something weird is going on.
Yeah.
We're 7 series into this thing. We know there's something weird going on.
So he is written as a kind of... they call him a bit Spectrum-y.
Mm-hmm. Thoughts on this? I don't know whether this is acceptable, whether it's what, like...
Well, I think they can get away with it because it's a story within a story within a story. So it's like...
parodying that type of story.
It's like, it's because when you realise that Ezra isn't even real, he's written this autistic stereotype as a character, because that's something people do, but it's exaggerated to the nth degree.
Yeah.
Or the 9th degree, even. So, I do find it a bit... The thing I don't like is when she calls it unspecified mental illness, because he says Spectrum-y, so we're obviously talking about autism, which is not a mental illness.
True, yeah.
So that was the one thing I took issue with, was her saying mental illness, but I know what she means about unspecified. It's like you get a lot of characters like, Sheldon, Big Bang Theory.
Where they just pick the bits they want.
Yeah. But yeah, that he is very funny.
Yeah.
I love the bit when she says, I'm trying to think. And he says, well, strictly speaking, all thinking is subconscious. You can't try to think. And that reminded me of someone. Can't think who. Being so pedantic like that. But...
I don't know who you're talking about. Let's move on quickly.
I also liked when he left the room and Ezra went, he's quite a character. It's like, well, yeah, he is quite a character, but he's also a character.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that, because that's something people say.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
They said in the podcast that Barnabas is based on Sagan of Wren. Have you ever watched The Bridge?
No. Oh, is that the Scandinavian thing?
Yeah. It's very good.
Okay.
But yeah, she is that stock, in inverted commas, Spectrum type character.
Okay.
Of unspecified whatever. I think she was one of the first, like, main, like, big, what, like, that type of character. I know, obviously, Sherlock Holmes, you can argue as well, but I think she was one of the ones, the modern day ones, that sort of made it famous, and then they started having lots of those types of characters.
But it makes sense because, you know, pattern recognition and everything, like it does kind of make sense. You do kind of notice things.
I don't know, it feels almost a bit lazy though as the writer, that you just go, oh, well, this person can spot all these things.
Oh, yeah.
And it means I don't have to worry about, like, putting in clever bits because they can just work it all out.
But again, that's why I think it works well on this level of the thing that we're in this, because it's deep down in that it's a parody of a parody of a parody almost.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it loses all its nuance at this point.
Exactly, yeah. And that's, like I said at the beginning, like that's kind of why I find it hard to watch and get on with it, because it is just so like
yeah.
like one-dimensional even, you know, like
yeah. For a series where they're so known for their character work.
Exactly. And I know, you know, people could think I'm talking rubbish because that's the whole point. And I know that's the whole point. And it all makes sense when the twist comes through at the end. But I'm just saying from a point of view of actually sitting down and watching it, it's a bit like, it's I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit of a slog.
It's a bit like Galen in...
oh, yeah, exactly.
Thinking Out Loud, how, he's just like this stereotype character.
Exactly. Like deliberately bad.
Yeah, it's like, can Steve not do this accent? Like, no, you can. but he's intentionally not.
And the fact that it's intentional is very clever, but it doesn't make it any less grating to watch.
Yeah.
Like... So this next section is quite interesting, actually, where she really starts to question her surroundings and start to think a lot of this is not making sense. And that must be, you know, for someone who, yes, she's a fictional character, but she doesn't know that. She thinks she's real.
Yeah.
That's quite scary.
Yeah. I think I started to wonder whether it was some sort of the Chef Alzheimer's or something like that. This is how it's presenting. We're being presented it. But yeah, it's just literally that Ezra can't be bothered to imagine any more of her house than he absolutely has to.
Exactly, yeah. And I suppose, you know, okay, he hasn't fleshed her out very much because he's just experimenting at this stage. But any fictional character is never going to be as fleshed out as a real human being. No. So... you know, if any character this happened to them, they discovered they were a character, it would be the same, wouldn't it? It would be like... yeah. It's like, I tell you what it reminded me of, and again, going down a Doctor Who tangent, sorry listeners if you're not into Doctor Who.
I assume I know where you're going.
But Forest of the Dead.
Yes.
With Donna.
Yes.
I love that episode, and the moment when, you know, people start to point out to her that, you know, your children aren't real and stuff, and she's very resistant to it, but then they, you know, that they just disappear. Yeah. And it reminded me of that. Yeah.
Also a Steve episode, weirdly.
Oh, yes. Yeah. But yeah, I can't imagine. It's a very cool idea, this thing of a character becoming aware that they're a character.
It's like, what's the most they ever could get away with it? Like, no writer's ever going to have filled in their mind on the paper. I guess it's got to literally be written on the paper as well for her to know it. Like, what's in every cupboard of the kitchen and... yeah, like... but I think even what you're saying there, but even if it's in their head, like, I don't think the human brain is capable of creating a whole real life. No. So... not unless asked. No. Like, specifically, what's in this cupboard. Yeah, and then you'd have to think of it, you know? Yeah. And so... you could come up with it there and then, but you wouldn't have... there's always going to be gaps. Like, you know, they could look out their window and see nothing, just white space, because I wondered that. Yeah. Because they made the point of the curtain's always been drawn or blind shut or whatever. I wondered if at some point they were going to open the curtains and it'd just be nothing outside. There's a lot of interesting stuff in this episode. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it could have been a film almost. Like, there's a lot more that they could have fleshed it out with. So Ezra has come to the conclusion that this character is just not working. No. And he's going to... she's a lost cause. Bin her. Yep. And that's the end of Kat. And that's why he's introduced Barnabas at this point. He's tried to make her more interesting by giving her a friend and a colleague and a on-again, off-again love interest. No, but Barnabas is better. Yeah. Yeah. I think we can go here. This might have legs. Yeah. I like how when he's realised it's a cliche and she's like, I said that on page bloody 1. Yeah. Like... that even she knows it's page 1 that it exactly. Yeah. It's almost like it just comes out of her without realising. Yeah. Like she probably meant to say like the other day, but it just comes out of her. She knows it's page 1. Yep. It's like, I love that. It's like now the curtain's been pulled back. It's like, it's just so obvious. She can see it all. Yeah. Yeah. And Barnabas says she's a bit generic and she just shoots at him. Fuck off, Rain Man. Yeah.
Yeah, I've always wanted to I haven't watched Rain Man, you'll be surprised to know.
I have seen it years ago.
But I'd like to. It's on my list.
I can't remember a lot about it, but I do remember it being good, I think.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it, but yeah.
But yeah, we get this interesting scene of Katrina not wanting to accept that she isn't real. Like, she's having this debate, but ultimately boils down to she doesn't even know her daughter's name.
Yeah, I love that bit. That's really good, actually.
Because Ezra's not bothered to give her one.
Yeah, but she's desperately trying to produce it, and she just can't.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes running off to, verify that her daughter's there.
Yeah.
And she's got no face.
Yeah.
Also reminded me of Forest of the Dead. She hasn't got a face!
I'm an idiot's lantern, but yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I was that too, but it's specifically Catherine Tate saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a creepy bit when the faceless child is just there. Yeah.
Really creepy.
Yeah.
And I guess we put her to bed at this point, for the time being.
Yeah. What's his name? Barnabas is going to get a 3-book deal.
Oh, yeah.
Red Rag to a Bull. The Bullseye. And Bull... Shit. In a China shop.
Let's hope he doesn't have more books, because we're going to run out of...
Exactly, there aren't any more bull idioms, are there?
No.
Cock and bull story. Yeah. I don't want to know what happens in that one.
Yeah, it stops being flattering at a point.
Again, I know I said, the autistic stereotype and all that. It's very funny when... they say about unspecified mental illness and he just runs out going, stop shouting, stop shouting.
It's so on the nose.
It's so on the nose, but it's very funny. I think that's what makes it so funny, is because they've literally just pointed out he's a stereotype, and then he just goes and does the most stereotype thing you can imagine.
Yeah. Yeah. Short of going over and flashing the lights on and off or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lining up toy trains or something.
Yeah.
Yes, so he has to let the character go.
Yep.
And we jump forward.
Mm-hmm.
And Bull has become a huge success. This bit makes me die with laughter when he's on the phone talking about, who they could get to play. And Reese just pops out from behind.
Hello.
Matt Damon.
Oh, Matt Damon.
Yeah.
It's so perfectly timed, the way it just appears out the back.
Yeah, genius. Yeah, I think everyone needs a little Reese Shearsmith just popping up, like the bad devil on the shoulder sort of
thing. Yeah, Reese would definitely be the devil on the shoulder and Steve would be the angel.
Yes, yes. Oh my God, I love that. Yeah. Just encouraging you to call everyone a
Yeah.
His wife, Philippa, comes home.
Yeah. She's lost her phone. Or her phone's been nicked.
Yes.
She will go to Asda, not Waitrose. That's a little dig there. It's unnecessary.
Yeah. Could have made it Lidl or Aldi.
Oh no, Lidl's a better supermarket than Asda.
Is it?
Well, I don't know why I don't like Asda. I just really don't.
Oh, okay.
I can never find anything in an Asda.
Oh.
Or a Morrison's.
Fascinating.
Yes, riveting conversation. Feel free to trim this out.
Oh no, that's going to be the clip for social media.
Have a poll on favourite supermarkets.
Yeah. So yes, the kind of shocking bit is that nobody has picked up their son Ashley from swimming.
Yes. Because
somebody has sent a text to him saying, you don't need to pick him up. And it's like, who's done that?
Yeah. And as far as you're aware on a first watch, this is reality now.
Exactly.
So suddenly the episode takes a very dark turn.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're starting to think, is it some sort of real world, copycat of his story, or...
Yeah.
Is his story coming to life, or what's happening?
Yeah. I feel like I did think on my first watch, my first thought was, well, Kat, because he's wronged her, and it would make sense for her to then want revenge or something.
Yeah. I don't know if I realised whether I assumed there would be another level to this.
Oh no, I didn't think that.
I don't know if I did or not. I think I did the second that you saw Ezra wake up in the same way that Katrina does.
Yes, I was going to say that's a very much a deliberate nod.
Which is a long way before you get the reveal, though.
Yeah, but it's nice foreshadowing that he's waking up the same way that his character was.
Yeah. There's still something a little bit odd about that whole who's got the son thing that I guess is probably intentional, but that doesn't quite feel real. Like, there doesn't feel the same amount of panic as there should be.
No, and the acting of the wife is a little bit, like, stilted.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she's doing that deliberately. Like, you realise when you watch back, she's doing that deliberately for the fictionality of it. But on a first watch, it is a little bit like, oh, what are we doing here? Like,
you should be a bit more panicked than you are.
Yeah, exactly. So in the middle of the night, they're up in the night sort of panicking about all this. And then we get Matilda Gordon.
That makes house calls in the middle of the night, apparently.
Oh, apparently, yeah. I've not even considered that, but yeah. Oh, I just used your catchphrase. It's rubbing off.
Easy the thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, now obviously, the final twist being that she's actually the author.
Yeah.
I kind of wish she hadn't introduced herself as family liaison.
I agree.
I wish it had been like Steve at the beginning and she just appeared and we just had to sort of infer who she is.
Infer what she was there for. Yeah. And it might seem like she's just from the police or whatever.
Yeah.
And that would, you'd square it in your head. And
because the fact that she says she's family liaison then feels like it's just a lie, just to cover it up.
Yeah. I've got written in my notes, like, I don't understand Matilda. Like, what? And then why she dies? But then she isn't it? I don't really understand. I get what the whole point is. I get that she's the right, like, all this, but
oh yeah,
there's a bit too much of obfuscating the truth by just sort of outright lying.
Yeah, that is a bit weird, the fact that she dies like that, because it's like, has she become a character in her own story?
Yeah. I'd have rather either her be vague, like you say, or this liaison character being an entirely new character.
Exactly, yes.
In fact, yeah, if you'd had her as an entirely new character and her be really basic, and then when it cuts to the real Matilda, or the writer rather, go, oh, she isn't working, she's so two-dimensional, I don't need that character.
Get rid of her.
I've killed her off.
Yeah.
And that's why she's died. Like, but it's the fact that it's the same person playing her that...
Yeah, that is very weird.
Doesn't make sense to me.
No, I very much agree.
So then we get the weirdness with all these characters coming together in the kitchen. And I don't quite know what's going on here. So these characters seem to have sentience over what's going on.
Yes.
I don't get it.
Because Ezra's the one who's confused and like, what's going on? What am I? He's discovering that he's not real. Whereas like Philippa seems to just know that she's a character and not care.
Yeah. And Kat suddenly seems to think she is like she's got some sort of agency here, and she's fully aware that she's a character, but wants her story to be told. And I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused here.
It does get a bit confusing. It's very.
I mean, I enjoy it. It's very enjoyable to watch, but I don't really understand the sort of real world in inverted commas of what's actually going on.
It's kind of dreamlike, isn't it? Just.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously, at the end of the day, it's just Matilda playing around with stuff, but...
Yeah.
I think.
But why is Matilda playing around with it?
To try stuff and see what works, I don't know. Maybe she's considering making Philippa a lesbian.
I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose. And whether she's considering killing off Barnabas.
Yeah. But yeah, Kat decides she wants him to finish her story so she can be a hero.
Yeah.
And be on the shelves.
Go on, say the line.
Not self-published on Amazon as a shitty Kindle exclusive.
Yep. The venom in that.
The venom in that, yeah.
Without wanting to go back into it not making sense.
Yes.
Kat's back, but Kat could only be back if Ezra's wanting her to be back. Was my understanding before.
No, but for me, I think it's because Matilda is writing a story in which a writer is haunted by his characters. So within Matilda's story, the character of Kat has come out of the story.
Right, yes.
So, yeah.
So in Matilda's eyes, yes, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like a bad Stephen King, as she says. I can't remember which one it is. I want to say it's somewhere in the Dark Tower, where I've not read them, but I really want to. Where I think they spend a whole chapter or two these characters trying to break out of the book to wake up Stephen King, who's in a drug bender or something.
Oh, really?
And isn't writing their story anymore? Or something to that effect?
That rings a bell. Yes.
Which I wonder if it's whether they're sort of joking on.
Probably. Yes. Yes. I also find it interesting how she says she can't do endings, but yet she says that all her books are famous for having a final twist.
Yeah.
So how do those two things fit together?
They don't. Or it's just that she really struggles to write them. She gets them there eventually, but it's the thing that she struggles with the most.
Mm.
But then I imagine that's the thing that most writers struggle with the most, is ending the book. I don't imagine that's particularly unusual.
No, I hate endings. I much prefer beginnings.
Yeah. It's so much easier. You don't have to worry about how it works.
Exactly.
Like, the murder happened in this locked room. That's exciting. Yeah, it is. How did it happen? No idea.
Yeah.
I'll get to that later.
I think the trick is to work out the ending first, then work backwards.
Yeah. But... Should be.
Yeah. I really like the bit with the book.
Yes.
Realising that it's
not real.
This book he's written and that's published and everything, it's very much like a dream, isn't it? That you suddenly, isn't there that famous thing of how to tell if you're in a dream is to open a book and look at the page?
Yeah.
Have you heard of that?
Yes.
And it's like, if you can read the text, then it's real, and if you can't, then it's not.
Yeah.
Or something.
I have to this often in dreams that I've never actually said it before, is checking what time it is.
Oh, right.
And you're looking at the time and in a dream, and if you blink, the time changes.
Oh.
I find.
Okay.
I don't know if that's just the me thing, but yeah. And the time's never concrete because I don't know what time it is.
Interesting.
Write in if you're as weird as I am.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I would remember that specifically dream, because my dreams tend to be, if I do remember them, they're quite vague. I don't think I've ever been aware, like lucid in a dream, to be like thinking about whether it's a dream or not.
I have occasionally. It doesn't happen very often, but I do every now and then.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. You suddenly realise it's a dream and you can just fly and do anything. But you generally, or at least I generally wake up quite quickly afterwards.
Yeah, I'd imagine you would.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love the Lorem Ipsum stock text on the back.
Yeah.
It's just like, if you know, you know.
You know, yeah. It's a great little joke, yeah.
And then all the pages are blank, which is funny because you saw Kat reading it just a few minutes ago, and there were words on the page then.
Yeah.
But it's only now he's actually looking at it. He can't see anything.
I imagine it's more a production thing if they couldn't be bothered to actually print Lorem Ipsum all over the actual full book.
Yeah, but
it was easier just to have a blank book.
But I was thinking, they could have filmed the scene with Kat so that you can never see the inside of the book.
True.
But
yeah.
I guess it doesn't matter because, like I said, it's only when he actually actively looks at it you see it, because otherwise it's just like imaginary. Like,
yeah. I did notice as well, I don't think you ever see him pick the book up. He just has it when he needs to hold it.
Oh.
Which is a nice touch.
So, yeah.
Ezra gets the cat treatment.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. None of this is real either.
Yeah. And that's the end of him.
And presumably Barnabas, and Cat, and poor Katy Perry, and all the other felines.
And that's it then, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you watched the credits of this one?
I
normally skip the credits because it just comes up with a play next thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And you only get the first few seconds. If you watch this, you've got a really creepy little song by the daughter.
Yeah, I remember hearing that, yeah.
About these two little ducklings and only one came home and this. And it's really creepy. The background of the, behind the credits slowly shifts to be this door. And this door opens and the faceless girl just appears.
Oh.
And then it ends.
Oh,
it's
okay.
very creepy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I need to have a look at that.
I don't know whether they do it on other episodes. I'm going to start watching now.
That's a good point.
But I've never noticed before.
I know that song very well because when I worked in a school, if I was ever in nursery, we always used to sing it.
Oh, is it a real song?
It's a real
I imagine
song,
they made it up for this.
No, it's one of those where, where they're like, so it starts off 5 little ducks went swimming one day, and then it's like gradually 4,
of course
3,
it
2.
does.
Yeah.
I think I was thrown by it being 2. Yeah.
But yeah, Why is children singing so creepy?
No idea, but it is. Main reason I don't want kids. Can you imagine them little just creepily singing away in a room somewhere? Like,
yeah.
No. They just sat in the corner of the room singing to themselves. Yeah. No.
So I don't believe in ghosts or like reincarnation or any of those things, but I do sometimes find myself going down a rabbit hole on Twitter when you see those threads of like creepy things that children have done. Yes. And people share their stories, and it's like, yeah. My favourite one is the one about the child that said to their parent, "The people in the wall don't like you," or something.
God.
And then the person was like, "What should I do?" Someone replied on Twitter and was like, "You should spend less time asking what you should do and more time thinking about how to be a person the wall people would approve of."
Wall people. My favourite was the parent saying goodnight and the kid saying goodbye, and the parent going, "No, we say goodnight," and the kid goes, "Yes, I know, but tonight it's goodbye."
Oh my God, that's awful.
Yeah, this is a shit I don't want a kid for.
Yeah,
get that straight to a nunnery.
Yeah,
abandon that on the church steps immediately. I don't want to live in a horror film, thank you very much. There's a great, I can't remember what it's called, but there's a great parody horror film with the creepy child and with its mum and the stepdad, and the stepdad can tell that this kid is creepy and evil, and the mum can't, and the kid's there trying to kill the dad the whole time.
That sounds hilarious.
It's great. It's so obvious, but she can't see it.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing. Anywho,
indeed.
Yes.
What are we ranking this then?
Oh, it's tough.
I know.
I've got a number in mind, and I don't want people to crucify me.
You can go first.
Okay.
Or do you want me to go first?
No, I'll go first. I think I'm going to say a 3.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was thinking 3 or 4.
Okay, yeah. I think I've explained my reasons why. Like I said, I do appreciate it, and I think there's a lot of very interesting stuff in it. There's a lot of clever stuff in it, but I don't find it particularly enjoyable.
Yeah. I have flashes and I think it could be great, but I think that it's one of those great examples of the concept is great, but that doesn't mean it can translate into a story. Like, you have plenty of ideas. Like, have you ever seen the film In Time, I think it is, the Justin Timberlake film?
No.
Which obviously tells you all you really need to know about it. But it has the great concept of, in this universe, instead of money, you have time. So everyone has like a year on them that ticks down, and you can get paid in time. Oh. And like, rich people have thousands of years, and poor people have minutes and seconds. Oh, wow. And it's a really interesting concept.
Yeah.
But the film is shit. There's no real film.
I see.
Like, how do you translate that into a story?
Yeah, that's a shame when that happens.
Yeah. So yeah, 3 or 4. I'll go 3 as well, I think.
Okay. Fair.
We never actually... Big thing we've missed here. What is the 9?
Oh.
There kind of sort of isn't one. Other than we randomly see a tally chart at the start, but that doesn't really link to anything.
This might be the most abstract 9 we've had so far.
Yeah. I'd have liked the reveal at the end to be that the book she's writing is called The 9 or something.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very good point. We're not inside a 9 at all.
No. And it's not like the character's name is either. Like, it's a nickname at best.
Yeah.
And it's not really her the whole episode anyway.
No.
So, yeah. Pedant me strikes again. But yeah, I don't really understand.
No, that's a very good point. It's a very good point.
As far as we know, this is house number 9 and it's all irrelevant.
Yeah.
We just never get shown it.
Yeah. Well, if you love this episode, listener,
we're sorry.
We're sorry. Yeah.
This is all just our opinions.
Exactly.
And as I'm sure I've said 1,000 times before, like, some episodes we'll like, sometimes we don't.
Yeah.
And you might think the exact opposite, and everyone's valid, and that's the great thing about this show. So.
Yeah, so I'm sure anyone who makes a podcast or puts content out online, it's not that unusual to imagine that you might once in a while have a little Google and see what people are saying about it. And so, yeah, I do that from time to time. And we're very lucky that the vast majority of it is very positive. People are very lovely about what we do. But yeah, I did have a little Google the other day and I came across somebody absolutely ranting about the scores we were giving to certain episodes.
Yeah.
And I was a bit like, wow. Like, we do make it very clear this is just our opinions, and it's just our opinions sort of on a whim almost at the time of how we're feeling.
Yeah, especially the scoring bit at the end.
Yeah,
that is very much just finger in the air at the moment.
It's just a bit of fun, really, isn't it, to give it a number?
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like this thread that I was reading was a little bit like we're offending people by scoring certain episodes lowly, but yeah, sorry if you feel that way, but...
Yeah. And, like, we love this series. We wouldn't be doing this if we didn't love it.
Exactly.
Even our least favourite, we still, well, Empty Orchestra aside, I'm sorry, but we enjoy them in some way, shape or form. I love them all.
That was one of the ones that they were saying, I can't believe they scored it so low.
Yeah. And I can't understand. I wish I could see how people can...
Exactly.
What they see, how they see it.
Exactly.
And that doesn't mean you're wrong.
No, and I'm very happy for you that you like it. And
Exactly.
But yeah, everyone has a different opinion.
Yeah.
And we're sharing ours. And I know, yeah, I think one of the issues was like, the rating is a bit like, is it based on how they feel or whether they like it or whether they think it's objectively good? And the answer is, I don't know. We're making it up as we go along. So
a bit of all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's just vibes, babes.
Yeah. And it's not even consistent week on week.
No. Yeah, it's going to be fun when we've finished it all to look back at these numbers and be like, how much sense does that actually make?
Yeah, if we actually sort them by order, whether we'll agree with it. I've just noticed, though, we're within 0.3 of having the same average score, which is interesting.
Yes, I'm slightly lower.
Slightly, only slightly.
Makes me slightly more pessimistic then.
We round to the same number.
True. But yeah, are you going to ask me your favourite question?
Yes, go for it. Where was the hair? Did you spot it?
I haven't got a clue.
No, me neither. I gave up. I had to look up afterwards. But there are two, sort of.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, the main one is kind of where I thought it was, but it's kind of hard to see because it's in shadows, but it's behind Matilda's laptop when she's doing her bit at the end.
That makes sense for it to be there because that's the reality. So,
yeah. Yes, that's a good point. Yeah. The other one, sort of, it's the publisher's logo on the book. It's not the same hair exactly, but it is a hare's head.
Okay.
Like a rabbit head is in the top left corner of the back of the book.
That's nice.
Which is more a sort of, I guess, little nod rather
just
than
an Easter egg, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the hair, but it's
a
hair, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Indeed. Did you spot our hair? Listen out.
You have to let us know. Just before we finish, I have a message to read out.
Oh, yes.
And this one comes from Owlsome on Twitter.
From who?
Owlsome.
Oh, okay. And why's Owlsome got in touch?
Well, they got in touch with us just after our Simon Says episode came out, where we talked a little bit about fandom. And they said, hi, I just wanted to thank you for your podcast. I listen to it every morning because one episode is almost as long as my drive to the office. I particularly enjoyed the stakeout episode, obviously, since it's one of my favourite Inside Number 9 episodes. But I'm still laughing at you calling Reese's fans intense, since I'm one of them. So keep up the good work from an intense Reese Shearsmith fan. So yeah, thank you for that message. And yeah, I'll just say what I said when I replied back to them, which is that, you know, as I think we said on the episode, it's perfectly fine to be a fan of somebody and their work, even, you know, quite ardently. But I think we were just saying where it crosses the line when it gets a bit sort of personal and a bit like stalkery. But
don't go find them in Asda.
No, exactly, or any supermarket. Yes, see earlier in the episode. Yeah, so but I'm sure none of our listeners are that sort of person.
No.
So, yes.
Nice.
But yeah, thanks for getting in touch.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Keep the messages coming in. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, they're lovely. Thank you.
Apart from that one thread I found on Google. No, I'm joking. Actually, like I did say to you, actually it wasn't that bad. It had some issues, but it was also a little bit like, you know.
It was optimistic as well at the end.
It was optimistic, yeah. So,
no publicity's bad publicity and all that.
Exactly. And like I said to you as well when I showed you, I was like, I think we've made it now. Now you've got, someone being a bit negative about you. It means you've really made it. So, yes. We're back next week for Kid/Nap.
Yep. See you /then.
Yes. But for now, I think it's time to close the door on number 9.
But you never really leave, do you? Especially if you're fictional and live in a drawer.
Yeah, as I say. This is where it gets revealed that actually we're not real and we're just fictional characters.
No!
But yeah. I don't think anyone would read that.
Yeah, I've said, when you watch like The Truman Show or something and someone's like, oh, what if it is all fake? Or like, no one's watching 30 odd years of this.
No.
Like, this programme would have been cancelled years ago.
Yeah, 100%. Thanks for listening to The Ninth Degree. If you'd like to get in touch, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok at Ninth Degree Pod, or email us at ninthdegreepod@gmail.com. You can also leave us a rating or a review wherever you get your podcasts.